Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm Cheldin Barlatt Rumer, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. I think I had the hiccups. Do I? I don't know. Welcome back to This Is It TV. I hope all is well. I'm the CEO and executive producer of This Is It Network, where we connect remarkable women to inspiring stories. I do that each and every day through our growing community, our engaging content, and the real connections in which we provide. I am super excited about so many different things that we've got going on this week. I am coming off a little bit of a staycation, kind of. I went to DC to visit my sister, who is one of my people, that always kind of gets me grounded and gets me kind of focused and ready. So I needed to take a little bit of a break, take a little bit of a hiatus from all my madness. And it was a really great opportunity for me to relax and release and relate. And it was so super fun. So I'm coming off feeling a little energized in that way. Hello, good morning, Lisa. So I'm feeling really good. And so I'm hoping that you guys are feeling good too. I hope you had an opportunity to regroup this weekend, to feel a little better. If you were stressed out, to get some things done. If there were some things on your list, to connect with some people, if you haven't connected with them. I did all of those things. So it was really a very nice weekend. So I'm enjoying myself going into this week. I hope that you are all doing the same. This is segment number 335. So crazy. 335, providing you with a little bit of a morning message. Each and every day, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock Eastern, I share a morning message in hopes of getting you motivated not only for the day, but keeping you inspired each and every day. So thank you so much for joining me. I did take Friday off in order to head down to DC, where I spent the weekend with my lovely sister. And it was so super fun, relaxing, but then also some really great food, had some glasses of wine. It was just a really nice little short trip, but gave me an opportunity to regroup a little bit. So I hope that some of you had an opportunity this weekend to regroup, or maybe you're doing it this weekend as fall is just right around the corner. You all know that fall is like my New Year's Eve. It is the beginning of my new year. My birthday's in a couple of weeks. And so September always is one of those times that I focus on really, recharging. Those changing seasons always has something to do with it. Not that seasons change so much these days, but fall is really indicative of what a new turning point for me, my business, my life is always in the fall. And I know that for fellow Virgos out there, this might be the same. So I know that we are coming upon it. So as we are coming upon the fall, which happens to be my new year, and the way in which I celebrate the new year, we're doing the Personal Branding 101 again. So that 2-hour course that I offer is going to be on September 13th. It'll be obviously an opportunity for everyone to join in and get ready for the fall, and therefore 2022. Links to that is found within the post. It's a 2-hour intensive. It's a group session where we really comb through our Scream Your Dream plan. That link can be found within the post if you're interested in joining us. It is Personal Branding 101, and giving you an opportunity to map out your strategy for the final quarter of the year, and then ideally into Q1 of 2022, if you can believe that. So anyway, so wanted to let you know about that. The newsletter went out this morning. If you're not part of our Scream Your Dream newsletter, and that has all these really great things, Dr. Janice Asher provided a wonderful recipe, which I think is just for a frittata, which I think is going to be super fun. We're celebrating the Dune Jewelry store opening in Massachusetts. And so just a lot of exciting things are found within the newsletter. So if you have yet to sign up for that, you can do so within the post as well. So today we're talking about what I am coming off of right now in this moment, being still for a moment. Being still for a moment. And some of you may have heard this story from me before, but it's definitely worth reiterating. I have always been a fast-talking, highly energetic, young and now mature individual. And so years ago, I would probably say close to 6 or 7 years ago, I had gone to a conference and I was waiting in line to speak to the keynote speaker. I was waiting in line, bated breath. There was something that this gentleman, and now his name even escapes me, but there's something that this gentleman had that I wanted. I wanted to connect with him. I wanted to learn from him. I wanted to be in his orbit. And I was waiting in line, as you tend to do, waiting for the keynote speakers to conclude. I finished, and it was my turn to finally get that meet and greet opportunity. And when I say I get up there and I Cheldin him, so it was like in this fast speeding motion. My name is, this is what I'm doing, all of these things. And though it may seem condescending at the moment, the lesson was truly there. He had said to me, "Whew, sis," is what he called me. You know, can I give you a piece of advice? And at that point, I was just like, oh, I blew this. Like, I blew this. I thought I was prepared. I thought I had run my A through Z of what I needed, who I was, what I wanted, and why I deserved it. I was overly prepared. And now he's in a space where he doesn't deem me worthy, right? So all those negative self-talk was happening to me in this brief moment that he just offered to give me a piece of advice. And I said, of course. And he said, you have so much going on. It sounds like you're going to receive all that you want in life. But the advice that I'm going to give to you is for you to be still. You got so much going on, but I need you to be still. All that you want in your world cannot catch you. I was like, you must be still enough for what you want to catch you. Right? And so what he meant was probably slow down and stop talking. How I took it, and what was truly a revelation in my space was, oh my goodness, I'm racing myself. I'm out racing myself. I'm not sitting in my space enough in order to receive what it is that I have been begging and pleading for, the presentations, etc. I've already moved on to the 30th thing on the list when I haven't sat in 1 through 5. I was not still enough to receive what it is that I wanted. I was not still enough to be understood, to have clarity, to be clear to somebody who had what it is that I wanted, right? He couldn't understand me. All he was distracted by my enthusiasm. And though my enthusiasm is not a negative thing, but it can often get in the way of being clear. And if I wasn't still enough, if I wasn't poised enough, and a lot of that comes from the fact that I wasn't confident enough, that what I was saying deserved a pause. What I was saying deserved to be digested. I was throwing everything in the kitchen sink and every single scenario because I believed that one thing was not enough. I needed the second thing. And the second thing was not enough. I needed the third thing. And the third thing wasn't enough. I gave him the 10th thing. Where he was encouraging me, whether he was being condescending or not, I'll take it in the latter as the not, to say, if you want something to happen for you, to you, in favor of you, you must be still enough to receive it. You must believe in it enough to sit in it. You must believe in it enough to present it and sit silent to gain a reaction from somebody. Right before I was done, before he could digest the first thing that I said, I was already giving him 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. He could have wanted the number 1, but my insecurity kept me running. It kept me from being still. My insecurity kept me from sitting in it and saying, I'd love to talk to you more about A. I was already on F. And so what I'm thinking in this moment, as of this moment coming off a weekend of stillness, was I have to figure out how I'm going to cherish that more for myself, how I'm going to be stiller in what it is that I'm doing. I'm going to find the confidence in my voice and my stride to say, I am not going to rush through this because it's worthy of my patience. It's worthy of my pause. It's worthy of my stillness. And so when I talk to all of you and I ask you to think about what you are doing, are you racing through it because you just want the presentation to be over, the conversation to be over? Are you nervous about the reaction? Are you speeding through it in hopes that they get or don't get or can pull or not pull whatever it is that they want or don't want from what it is that you're saying? Or are you confident in what it is you're saying enough to sit in it, enough to look someone in the eye and say, you see what I mean? Do you understand? This is what I'm trying to do. Is this something that you can support? Is this something that you can get behind? Is it something that you would like to purchase? Something that you would like to attend? Are you still enough to receive what it is that you are asking for? Or are you running so fast that you are outrunning what you have wished? And I can comfortably say that I was outrunning myself for far too long. And there is some comfort and some confidence in the stillness of my life. And if this weekend recharged me in any way, it wasn't to recharge me to run faster, but to recharge me to be confident to sit still. And I'm charged enough to be confident in what I'm doing and what I'm saying and how I'm saying it and what I've created. And is it perfection? No. Does it need tweaking? Absolutely. But that tweaking cannot keep me running from what it is that I already deserve. That tweaking can't keep me from sharing what I've already created in the wholeness of it, without making excuses for it or pretending that it isn't finished when in fact it is worthy and it is complete. Are you outrunning yourself? Are you outrunning yourself? Hello, Mary. Are you outrunning yourself? Jeannie, good to see you. Are you outrunning yourself? Is it your insecurity in what you are doing talking you out of where you deserve to be? Or can you sit in it? I've created this. I have built this. This is what it looks like. I am proud of this. Or dare you say you are proud of what it is that you've created? As opposed to, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this is coming from a fast talker. This is coming from somebody who is overly enthusiastic about just about everything. And I'm begging myself to be still. Because what I have created is worthy. What I've created is necessary. What I've created is really, really, it's its turn for me to sit in the confidence of what I have done. And I believe that it is your turn too. So if you find yourself working yourself up, if you find yourself over-promising and under-delivering, which I have been guilty of, my darling friends, and that comes from insecurity. It comes from not feeling as if what it is that you can provide is enough. So you embellish, hoping that they will take that, knowing you can't manage that. Knowing you can't bear that, but what it is that you can bear is enough. What it is that you can bear should be shared, and you should sit in that. Sit in it and be still. It's been a tough lesson for me to learn, believe me. You know, as somebody who loves to move fast and talk even faster, but being still has afforded me the ability to say it is complete, it is worthy, it is my turn. And once I was able to do that, my hope is that you will be able to do that as well, and to listen to this morning message with a little bit of clarity on how to navigate this week. It has been a hard lesson for me to learn, but each and every time I give myself the space in order to take a step back, in order to determine that I'm going to get closer to what it is that I want, because I know what it is that I deserve. And I stop myself from running and racing against myself. And I give myself the space and time to be still. I'm Cheldin Barlatt Rumer, and this is it. Every day, Monday through Friday, I share a morning message in hopes of keeping you motivated each and every day, not only for the day, but for days to come. My hope is for all of you to find your voice, to tell your story, to no longer whisper your wishes, but to in fact scream your dream. I do that each and every day through all the amazing work that we do, connecting, sharing, and promoting the remarkable women that watch our global platform. For more information on This Is It Network, log on to thisisItTV.com and follow, fan, and like us everywhere you find at This Is It TV. More information about all that we've got going on can be found on all of our platforms. Latest episodes can be found by logging on to thisisit.tv. I will catch you tomorrow for another morning message. Do your best in order to stay still, at least for today. Take care.